There we go. All right, Mr. Cantu.
I have the first three cases, Your Honor, 1, 2, and 3 on your docket.
All right, that's Destiny Carrion, CR 2102-135H, CR 2102-136H, CR 2100-434H. Your announcement, Mr. Cantu.
I checked yesterday, Your Honor. I think she still has a felony in intake somewhere. So it's need a resetting. I do see somebody logged in as Destiny's iPhone. It might be her.
All right, Destiny's iPhone. Are you Destiny Carrion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you a date in August, Mr. Cantu. Can I
Yes,
give
Your
you
Honor.
August the 1st?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that'll be in person, 9:30, okay? August 1st, 2022 at 9:30 in the morning.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have anything else, Mr. Cantu?
Your Honor, that's all. Thank
All
you.
right,
Have a good day. You too.
All right. Derek, are you available?
I am, Your Honor. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Your Honor, I'm here on docket number 19, State of Texas versus Priscilla Hernandez.
CR 2108-323H, State of Texas versus Priscilla Hernandez.
Judge, this is a case wherein she's PTD eligible. She just hasn't had an opportunity to come to my office to submit, to fill out that application. So respectfully asking for some time to allow her to do that, Your Honor.
All right. Is Priscilla Hernandez present? If you're on mute, please unmute yourself. Priscilla Hernandez.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Hernandez. The
Good
court's going
morning.
to go ahead and give you a reset date for June 16th. That's 6/16/2022 at 9:30. Now, I guess this is going to be a message I'm going to be giving most of the morning, which is to say that any hearing in the month of June and thereafter will be in person, Mr. Salinas. All right. So in June, starting in June, all hearings in County Court 8 will be in person unless circumstances change, right? But for now, June 16th at 9:30, we'll see each other in person.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have, Judge. May we be excused?
You're excused. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Take care.
Mr. Reyes, what do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 16 and 17.
All right, number 16 and 17 is CR 2107-515H, Alejandro Gonzalez, as well as CR 2107-514H. This is an ISI recall.
Correct, Your Honor. At the last hearing, Mr. Gonzalez did not appear. He was not aware of the court date. I spoke with him, so I guess I don't know if that had been communicated to him or it was a miscommunication. But he is logged in this morning, and we are asking the court to consider recalling the NISI, recalling the warrant.
Okay, can I just see where Mr. Gonzalez is? Alejandro Gonzalez.
Yes, sir.
Okay, under the iPhone. Perfect. All right, court will go ahead and recall the judgment NISI and the capias at the state's expense. Mr. Gonzalez, the court's going to go ahead and recall the warrant at the state's expense, not at your expense, but I only do this one time. If there's any future NISI that's called because of your failure to appear, then you will have to pay to have that recalled. That'll cost you about $375, okay?
All right, sir. Thank you.
At this point, there's going to be no fee.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Reyes,
Appreciate
how
that.
much time do you need and what is your announcement on the case?
Your Honor, just would like a recommendation. We had previously been trying to get Mr. Gonzalez PTD. However, he was unable to pay the JP citations that he has pending. We've come back several times. So I would like the state to just give me to see if they would consider a deferred recommendation on this case, and we might just take care of it like that.
Let me go ahead and give you a reset date that's an afternoon date. Because throughout the month of May, we'll still be doing pleas in the afternoon. I can give you, let's say like May 17th. Let me give you May 17th at 2 o'clock, Mr. Reyes. If it's something that can get worked out, great. If it's not something that can get worked out, well, then you can make the announcement at 2 o'clock on May 17th.
Thank you, Judge. That's all I have this morning, Your Honor. May my client and I be excused.
You and your client are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
Goodbye.
welcome. Bye-bye. All right, Ms. Gutierrez, what do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 15 on the docket.
All right, CR 2113-258H, Juan Raul Gaitan. This is a bond modification, but I'm showing no violations. Ms. Gutierrez.
Yes, Your Honor. So that's correct. As far as the announcement on the case itself, he does have 2 felonies pending, and I'd like confirmation from the state. They might have been dismissed. I'm not sure.
Give me 1 second. Mr. Heller is just joining us. He dropped off and now he's back. I'm sorry. We're having some, I guess everyone's having some difficulty logging back on, but Mr. Heller is now on.
I got kicked off for no reason.
Okay, Yuri, this is Juan Raul Gaitan,
Yes, Judge.
and Ms. Gutierrez is talking about,
Yes. Yeah, he has 2 felonies pending, I believe, out of the same transaction. And I wanted to confirm that they are in fact at intake. And Your Honor, Mr. Gaithan is the gentleman in the orange shirt with stripes.
under the Galaxy
iPhone.
02S.
No, I believe he's under the iPhone and he just
Oh.
left my screen.
I got you.
There are 2 charges pending in felony and evading arrest and possession of controlled substance, penalty group 1B.
Okay,
All right, let me go ahead and give you the August 1st date, Ms. Gutierrez,
very well, Your Honor.
at 9:30, and that will be in person, most likely in the new courthouse.
Great.
All right.
Your Honor, and I guess I'll let Mr. Gaitan know that he can get off and I'll call him. Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
You're welcome. You too. All right, Mr. Rogers, who do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 18 on the docket. Justin Harris, it's a 3-month PTD status.
All right, that's CR 21-03-583H. Justin Anthony Harris, 3-month pretrial diversion status, and I have a note here that says ask Victoria.
Yes, good morning, Judge. We set him up for a 3-month status due to all of the violations that he had while he was on bond. He does continue skipping tests on his breathalyzer, but he is current with his fees. He is pending the alcohol education class and the CSR hours.
So he's skipping tests. How many has he skipped?
Let me see on the last report. Give me 1 second. 8 skipped, 4 late. And this is the one for March 7th through April 7th.
All right, is Justin Anthony Harris present?
I'm here, sir.
All right, under Zoom user, Mr. Rogers. I mean, obviously now he's not on, this is I guess it's not a bond modification as such because he's actually on probation. So I guess I'll leave that decision up to the state, whether or not how they want to treat this. But as far as I'm concerned, I only kind of have control over bond cases, not, revocation cases, and that's up to the state. Mr.
And
Rogers and Mr. Heller. So I don't know. Y'all want to consider this a violation of his bond condition, Mr. Heller? I don't know. That's up to you.
Judge, can we staff it real quick?
Sure.
And with Victoria as well.
All right. 1 second. We create the room and I'll be right back. All right, I'll meet you guys in the breakout room. All right, we are back. Court's going to call again CR 21-03583H, Justin Anthony Harris. After conferring with Mr. Rogers and Mr. Heller, it is the state's position that based on the violations, and since he is on pretrial diversion, which is a program of the district attorney's office, the state is requesting that he be put on scram for 1 month and be brought back for a status on May 26th at 9:30. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
That'll be the order then. Court will go ahead and reset this case for May 26th at 9:30. Mr. Harris, stay in contact with Mr. Rogers. We're going to have to do a swap order to at least for the next month. You're going to be on the scram device based on your violations, okay?
All right, thank you.
Stay in contact with Mr. Rogers. We'll see you May 26th, 9:30.
All right, thank you, sir.
Mr. Rogers, anything else?
No, Your Honor, that's all I have before the court.
All right, have a good day then.
Thank you. Y'all too.
All right. Next, yes, you're excused. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Next attorney with their camera on, and I see is Ms. Vanessa Flores. If you're available, Ms. Flores. You're on mute, Ms. Flores, but maybe you're on another court.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry, I was on a call with the client. I have number 35 and 36 on the court's docket.
All right, 35 and 36 is CR 19-04-006H, CR 19-04-005H, John Gregorio Rivas.
Yes, Your Honor, in these two cases, Mr. Rivas, these are older cases. They were set for trial, and they had been set for trial for some time. It's going to continue to be our announcement, Your Honor, in these two cases.
Okay, and John Rivas, is he present here today?
He should be, Your Honor. I did have contact with him last week, and we did provide him with the Zoom information. He didn't let us know that he would not be appearing.
All right, so this will still be a trial. So let me go ahead and grant a motion for continuance. I am going to go ahead and set this up for a trial. The next trial dates that we have are September 1st and September 6th. So trial docket call will be 9/1 at 1:30. Trial on the merits will be 9/6.
Yes, Judge.
And these are out of the same transaction. So we'll give them the same dates on both of them.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So 9/1, 9/6.
And I also have number 60 on the court's docket.
60 is CR 21-10-477H, Andres Vargas.
Yes, Your Honor, he is, I do see his name on the
Yeah,
list of participants.
I see him under Andy Vargas.
Yes, Your Honor, in this case, there was an agreement with the state that upon completion of a defensive driving course, proof of a driver's license, insurance, and a clean UA, that this case would be dismissed. Mr. Vargas did just send over the certificate of completion, his driver's license. I'm just waiting on the insurance information, Your Honor, and then I will forward that to Mr. Heller. The only thing that will be left pending is the drug test. He is working in California. I'm not sure if Mr. Heller would be amenable to receiving a drug test from, I guess, just a drug lab in California, if that would be okay.
That's fine, Ms. Flores, as long as you can provide me some sort of proof that he's working in Florida.
In California,
I'm
yes.
sorry, California, yeah.
Yes.
All right, let me go ahead and give the last day that I'm giving before he is required to be in person, and that'll be May the 26th as a reset date. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And if I get those things, I'll take care of it administratively.
All right, May 26th at 9:30. That way he can still appear via Zoom. Mr. Vargas, it's important for you to take care of all this. Otherwise, you will have to travel from California to Texas. So try to avoid that by taking care of all this by May 26th at 9:30, okay?
All right, John.
Perfect. All right, Ms. Flores, anything else?
That's all I have, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You're excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go back to Mr. Hector Hernandez, who now has his camera on.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning.
I don't know the number. I don't have a copy of your docket, but I have Mr. Farouk Memon. He has
All right.
3 cases.
Number 22, 23, and 24.
Thank you, Judge.
Farouk Memon. Were you retained? I'm showing Juan Ramos.
No, Your Honor. I think Juan was originally retained, and then he withdrew, and I was court appointed at some point.
Oh, okay. So let me go ahead and make that change. All right, your announcement, Mr. Hernandez?
Your Honor, we're just there for a status. We had previously submitted a PTD application, so we're just waiting for a response on whether he was accepted or not.
All right, is Mr. Memon present?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. All right, so we're just waiting on a response. And when was it submitted, more or less, Hector? The paper?
I think it's been over a month, Your Honor. I don't have that information in front of me. I apologize.
I can give you,
I have a response for him.
okay,
The application was not accepted back on February 10th because he had a JP case open at precinct 4, place 1. Once he takes care of that case, then you can resubmit.
That's been taken care of, and that was resubmitted.
Okay, then I'm not showing any notes that the application was received again. So you might want to check with Elizabeth Banda to see if it came in.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it in the system.
Hector, let me go ahead and give you June 16th. It'll be in person, June 16th at 9:30, okay?
Yes, sir. And if we can resolve it before, I'll let you know so we can maybe move it up.
Perfect, sounds good.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Otherwise, it'll be June 16th, Mr. Memon, and that is in person. You must be present here at the courthouse on June 16th at 9:30, unless Mr. Hernandez is able to take care of it administratively, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Let me move over to Carlos Galvan.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 38 and 39 on your docket, Francisco Ruiz.
CR 2111 232H and CR 1912 539H, Francisco Javier Ruiz.
And he does need the services of an interpreter, Your Honor. I believe he may be under Francisco's iPhone.
All right. Carlos, will you please identify Francisco Javier Ruiz?
Francisco Javier Ruiz.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, he's present. Mr. Galvan, your announcement.
Your Honor, we're just asking for some more time on this case. I need to meet with my client to discuss options.
Let me go ahead and give you June the 7th, 6/7/22 at 9:30 in person. Carlos, will you please let him know that on June the 7th at 9:30, he must be present here at the courthouse with his attorney, Mr. Galvan.
Señor Ruiz, va a tener una nueva audiencia que va a ser el 7 de junio a las 9:30 de la mañana y va a ser en persona. Se tiene que presentar aquí en la corte con su abogado.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Galvan, anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You're excused. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You
Se
too.
puede retirar, señor Ruiz.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right, Mrs. Ramirez, Tanya.
Good morning, Judge. I have number 32 on your docket.
Number 32, CR 2112 732H, Annette Yvette Pettis. I have a bond modification for Miss Annette Yvette Pettis. Is Miss Pettis present?
Yes, sir.
All right, she's under the iPhone. Now, Ms.
Yes.
Ramirez, I'm not sure if you are aware, but I have given no previous verbal admonishment, but in the March report, we have 24 late tests, 15 missed tests. Were you aware of those?
No, we were not, Judge.
All right. Typically, what I do in situations like this, before I give an admonishment, simply because what an admonishment does is it prohibits her later from being able to be available to get waiver of fines and court costs. I can put you in a breakout room so you can visit with her about those late tests and missed tests. I don't know if you want to take advantage of that now, or if you want me just to give her the admonishment if that's.
Judge, I would like to go into a breakup room with her because we haven't had any positive tests. Is that correct?
No positive, just late and missed.
Okay, sounds good. Let me. Yes, I'll go to a breakup room with her.
Okay, then let me just see where Annette Yvette Pettis, so I can try to identify where she is. Miss Pettis, can you identify yourself one more time?
Yes, I'm right here. It's under iPhone.
Under iPhone. I hope I only have one iPhone. I have two actually. Actually, I have two iPhones. is there any way you can change your description on your phone as opposed to iPhone? Can you change it to your name?
I can turn on my camera.
No, that doesn't help me on the assignment.
Let me see.
You can change your name to anything other than iPhone, because I have two iPhones. I don't want to put two people in the room.
I don't know how to change it.
Okay, I'm gonna put two people on with iPhones in the name and in there, Ms. Ramirez, you can have it figure it out and then send the other one back, okay?
Okay, Judge, I will do that.
Okay. So I don't know which one this is, so I'm gonna send them both. All right. All right, Ms. Mendoza, who do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Judge. I have Miss Mary Beth. That would be I'm sorry, Judge. That would be number 42 on the court's criminal docket, Your Honor.
All right, that's CR 21-043-64H, Mary Beth Shea. Is Mary Beth Shea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Right
She
there.
is present, Your Honor.
Felony is still pending, Ms. Mendoza?
That is correct, Your Honor. That is my announcement for this case this morning. So we would respectfully request a reset on this case. I'm not sure what the turnaround time is for the indictments to come around, Judge.
Let me go ahead and give you August the 1st at 9:30. Most likely in person, well, definitely in person, but most likely in the new courthouse, okay?
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
I have no further business. This honorable court, may my client and myself be excused?
Yes, Ms. Shea, please be mindful that the hearing on August the 1st will be in person, not via Zoom. And it might be in the new courthouse by then, so we'll see you there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Michelle, we'll be in contact with you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, both of y'all can log off. Thank you. Ms. Gun-
Okay.
I see you with your camera on.
Good morning, Your Honor. I have number 41, I believe, on your docket.
CR 21-06-264H, Juan Felipe Sanchez.
He's online, Your Honor. We're still working on the PTD application, so we're asking for additional time.
All right. Is Juan Felipe Sanchez present? If you can identify yourself.
Yeah, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, I see you there. Thank you so much. All right, let me go ahead and give you August the 1st as well. August 1st at 9:30 in person, Mr. Sanchez. So please make arrangements to be there in person August 1st at 9:30, okay?
9:30 August 1st? Okay.
Yes, yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all we have. May we be excused?
You're excused. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Mr.
Thank you, Your
Palacios.
Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Palacios, I see you with your camera on now.
Good morning, Judge. Judge, I have number 22 on your docket. I spoke to Mr. Diaz's family, Judge. They were having issues, South McAllen. There were some power outages. He tried to get on, so I'm not sure if he's on or not, Judge.
Diaz, you said?
Miguel Angel Diaz, number 22. Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. That's not it. I'm sorry, number 34. Guadalupe Salazar. Ramirez, Judge. I'm sorry.
Number 34. Yes, Guadalupe Salazar Ramirez, CR 21-03-947H.
That's correct, Judge.
Is it the same announcement? I'm assuming that this is this gentleman that having issues with his internet?
Yes, Judge. He lives South McAllen. They were having power outages, but he did call to my office.
Motion for continuance number 1 is granted. And how much time do you think you need on this case?
Judge, if you can give me about 30 days, that should be plenty. He's PTD eligible, so we're just gonna see if we could apply for that.
Let me go ahead and give you June the 7th. The announcement I've been giving is starting in June, all cases will be heard in person. So just make sure that you make your client aware that after June, all cases, unless something does, assuming all things continue as of now, beginning in June, County Court 8 will be going in person exclusively, okay?
Thank you, Judge. Perfect.
You're welcome. All right.
Have a good day, Judge.
You too.
That's all I have. May I be excused, Your Honor?
Your excuse, thank you. All right, Mr. Cavazos.
Good morning, Judge. Number 29 on your criminal docket, Oscar Ortega, Judge.
All right, number 29 is CR 086668 Oscar Ortega, bond modification. One verbal admonishment has already been given back on January 25th. Defendant to have produced a clean UA by today for a pretrial diversion application. And I'm showing no violations, which is great news, Mr. Cavazos.
Yes, Your Honor. We did submit the PTD application yesterday, I believe. You did provide the clean UA.
He did.
All right, let me go ahead and give you August 1st as a reset date at 9:30, okay? August 1st, 9:30. In
Thank
person.
you, Judge. That's all. In person, Judge. At the
Yes,
new
sir.
courthouse?
At the new courthouse. I hope.
I hope, yeah. We'll be there.
All right.
Thank you, Judge. You stay safe.
All right, we'll see you then.
Yes.
All right, I don't see Mr. Bustos on, oh, there he is. Mr. Bustos, can you hear me? All right, Mr. Bustos might be busy. Let me go to Miss Evans.
Judge, I have number 9 and 10.
All right, number 9 and 10 is CR 20-09311H, CR 20-09312H, Jose Escutia.
Judge, I see him signed in under his name. Doesn't have the camera on, but with the pink J.
Oh, okay, yes, I do see him there. All right, Miss Evans.
Judge, he has 2 pending felonies, actually. One of them has not been indicted and one of them has been indicted, Judge.
Let me go ahead and give you August the 3rd, 9:30. In person, though. So
Yes,
please
Judge.
make sure that you let him know if he doesn't hear me. Jose Escutia, your reset date is August the 3rd at 9:30, and that will be in person, most likely in the new courthouse, okay?
Thank you, Judge. That's all we have. May we both be excused?
You're both excused. Thank you.
Thank
We
you.
go back to Mr. Bustos.
Thank you, Judge. And it was okay that Tracy went, Judge. Tracy's good people.
Good. She's good peeps. All right.
Judge,
All
I
right.
got number 61 on your criminal docket, Judge, state of Texas versus Ramon Alejandro Vasquez.
61, CR 21-14-247H, Ramon Alejandro Vasquez. This is an arraignment?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Is Mr. Ramon Vasquez present?
He is present, Judge. I did see him on the screen earlier.
I do see him there. Mr. Vasquez, can you unmute yourself, please? Vasquez, can you hit the little microphone on your screen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, perfect. We got you. All right. Can I have you please raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is your true and correct name Ramon Alejandro Vasquez?
Yes, Your Honor.
You may lower your hand, Mr. Vasquez. You're here before the court, charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated, a second offense. That is a Class A misdemeanor. I need to advise you that a Class A misdemeanor carries a potential penalty of up to 1 year in the Hidalgo County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine upon conviction. Do you understand the range of punishment you can receive for this Class A misdemeanor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has any court ever declared you to be mentally incompetent, crazy, or insane?
No, Your Honor.
Counsel speaking with your client, do you find him to be mentally competent?
He is, Your Honor.
Court's going to go ahead and make a finding that Ramon Alejandro Vasquez is mentally competent. I'm going to interpret of not guilty for him at this time. I'm going to reset his case for August the 3rd, 2022 at 9:30. But I noticed that he has a bracelet. Is he on AIP?
Yes, Your Honor.
It seems like it, Judge, yes.
All right, out of the felony court?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and do you have a mobile device at this time?
No, they come every like 2-3 days to the breathalyzer.
Okay. Because of this being a second DWI, Mr. Vasquez, the court is going to order that you have a mobile alcohol monitoring device installed. Today is Tuesday. I'm going to order that be installed by Friday, this Friday, okay? So I'm going to put you in a breakout room right now with Ms. Rodriguez so that she can explain to you the ins and outs of that mobile device, okay? You'll have until Friday to install that.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so let me go, Ms. Rodriguez, put you in this room, and then Ramon Vasquez. This one as well. Once you are done, you are free to leave, Mr. Vasquez, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, we'll see you on August the 3rd in person, 9:30, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Hector, do you have anything else?
That's it, Judge. My big excuse, Your Honor.
Your excuse, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Garcia, Carlos.
Hi, Judge. I have number 7 on your docket.
Number 7 is CR 2106-088H, Jose Ramon Correa. I do see Mr. Correa there. Mr. Garcia, your announcement.
Judge, from what I understand is a felony pending, so we're asking for a reset once that felony gets processed.
All right, let me give you August 3rd, Mr. Correa and Mr. Garcia. August 3rd at 9:30. This will be in person, most likely in the new courthouse, okay?
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome. Both of y'all are excused.
Thank you.
All right, see anybody else with their hand raised, but we'll go to Mr. Lopez in case you're ready to have your case called. Mr. Greg Lopez?
I am, Your Honor, Greg Lopez. I represent Mr. Guillermo Sanchez Oviedo. And this is a status on a motion to suppress, Judge.
Yes, this one goes back to motion to suppress that was held on September 3rd of 2020. What number is this one on the docket?
Number 30, Judge.
Number 30. This one goes way back. I got a chance to review the video this morning since it was not something that was fresh on my mind, but I reviewed my notes and compared that to the video. Mr. Lopez, the court is of the opinion that the motion to suppress is denied.
All right.
So motion to suppress is denied. Based on that, does the state or does the defense have an announcement?
Your Honor, if the court can set this for a trial, that'll just put us on a deadline to be able to, so I can talk to my client and see how we can resolve this case. And I already filed a proposed order, Your Honor, so that the court can enter the appropriate order denying the suppression.
Okay, so trial docket call that I'm going to give you is September the 1st. So that's September 1st, 9/1/22 at 1:30. Docket call, that's docket call, I'm sorry. Trial would be September the 6th at 1:30, and this will be most likely in the new courthouse.
All right.
So September 1st, September 6th, both at 1:30. I see Mr. Ovidio present. Mr. Ovidio, stay in contact with your attorney. We'll see you there back at the new courthouse, or most likely the new courthouse, but definitely in person on September 1st at 1:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Ramirez is asking for me to assist her in the breakout room. I'll be right back.
Mr. Correa. José Ramón Correa, can you hear me?
Sí, sí puedo escucharlo.
No, ok, ya se le cambió la audiencia para el 3 de agosto. A las
3 de
9:30.
agosto.
Sí, 9:30 de la mañana y va a ser en persona.
Ah, ok, muchas gracias.
Okay, ya se puede retirar. Gracias.
¿Puedo salir? ¿Sí puedo salirme?
Sí.
Gracias.
All right, Mr. Palacios, do you have an announcement?
Good morning, Judge Sonny Palacios, Mr. Brando Pena, number 33 in your criminal docket.
All right, number 33, CR 21-12-273H, Brando Estefan Pena. Mr. Pena, I didn't see him there.
Yeah, he's logged on. So in this case of DWI, we have received all discovery. We've received the videos. Mr. Pena will be in my office on the 29th to go over all the discovery. If I can have some date after that, we should be able to close this one off.
Let me go ahead and give you June the 14th at 9:30. The announcement that I've been giving everybody, Mr. Palacios, is beginning in June. All hearings for County Court 8 will be in person. So just be aware that on after June, which in this case, I'm giving you June 14th, all cases will be heard in person, okay?
All right, Judge, can we have one on May 31st then? I'm joking.
All right. I could give you that, but otherwise, but if you want it, but you could be the last one to have this.
We'll see you in person.
All right. We'll see you
Last hurrah.
June 14th.
And Mr. Palacios, your client does seem to be PTD eligible, so I'd encourage you to submit an application.
We'll go and do that also.
All right. Victoria, and do you have something else, Mr. Palacios?
I have nothing further, Judge. Might be excused.
You and your client are both excused.
Thank you, Judge. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Victoria, you're raising your hand.
Yes, Judge, after meeting with Mr. Vasquez, back to number 61 on the docket, the arraignment, he informed me that he's currently not employed and that he cannot afford the device.
He's on AIP right now
Let me confirm, Judge.
and no violations.
Yeah, I'm in AIP, Your Honor.
All right, let me just confirm that there's been no violations. What do you do for a living, Mr. Vasquez?
I'm trying to get disabled because I can't work. So I just help out my dad sometimes to clean the house and stuff. And yeah, and they're the ones that support me. They help me out. Hopefully, if I get the disability, I could do that monitor, the check, the money they give me.
I see no violations, Judge.
All right, since there's no violations, let me just go ahead and we'll keep the same day. We'll make no other modifications. He's already on AIP. So the court will go ahead and just continue with that. All right, Mr. Vasquez, we'll see you on August the 3rd at 9:30.
Okay, thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, thank you. Alex, what do you have?
Morning, Judge. Judge, I have Kevin Martinez. Sorry, Judge, I didn't bring up the. Okay.
Kevin Fernando Martinez is CR 2106-886H. First verbal admonishment was given on January 13th of 2020. Since then, during the March report, I have 14 missed tests and 10 late tests. So this is a case we're gonna have to staff, Alex.
Yes, Judge.
All right, is Kevin Martinez? Kevin, I see Kevin Fernando Martinez present. All right, hang tight. Let me get an announcement from Ms. Ramirez. I think she was staffing a case with her client, and then we'll go into a breakout room with you, Mr. Munoz.
Yes, Judge. Judge, can I get be put in the breakout room with my client?
Sure. Let me do that right now. All right, Kevin, please accept the invitation, meet your attorney there. Oh. Okay, Ms. Ramirez, what number again?
Number 32, Judge.
32. And that is CR 2112-732H, Annette Yvette Pettis. These are the bond modifications with the violations of 24 late, 15 missed, but no previous verbal admonishment had been given to your client, Ms. Pettis.
Judge, I'm gonna request the same thing that Mr. Munoz requested, a staffing with you and Mr. Heller, and also Victoria. I did speak to my client, and it looks like they've all just been missed. I mean, she's just been late. Taking the test, I guess she's been having some issues with the device. So that's where we're at. So I'm gonna see. The thing is, she has had the device since August of last year, so it's been a while.
Let me do this. Let me move you into a breakout room, and then Mr. Heller and Ms. Rodriguez and I will meet you there.
Okay, Judge. Thank you.
I think so. All right, Miss, let me see. Tanya, where's Tanya? Tanya, can you accept the invitation?
It hasn't popped up yet.
No, in room 5?
Because it's usually like a little popping thing that says accept, right?
Yes. I have you already in that room. I don't know what I can do to move you back. Let me see. Let me, no, because there's somebody else in the other one. So, okay. Did it pop up to go into room 1?
No.
Huh. I don't know how I can get you into that breakout room, Ms. Ramirez.
Oh, I can wait, Judge. I don't have an issue with that.
No, I understand, but let me go into there and let me have Yuri and Victoria come back. Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll wait, and then I'll close out all the rooms and then we'll work again. That might be the only way. All right, we have Mr. Nitch, who is in person. Mr. Nitch, you are on mute back over there in the back in the conference room. There we go. What number do you have, or what's the name of your client?
Number 11, 12, and 13 on the docket, Evelyn Garcia.
That's Evelyn Sarai Garcia. Felony case was set for arraignment today. Is that?
That's correct, Judge, and an ISI was called in the 389th. I have not had any contact with my client.
Right. Is Evelyn Sarai Garcia present? If you're on mute, please unmute yourself. Evelyn Sarai Garcia. Evelyn Sarai Garcia, if you're on mute, please unmute yourself. What says the state?
State request judgment NISA be granted, case issued and bonds forfeited to the state of Texas.
Judgment NISA will be granted, case is issued, bond forfeited to the state for the arrest of the defendant. Mr. Nitch, I apologize for making you wait for this. I wish I would have asked you sooner.
No, not at all. No problem at all, Judge.
All right, thank you. You have anything else?
Nothing further, Judge.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we still have Alex in a breakout room. Ms. Ramirez, you didn't happen to get an invitation to go into room 6 by any chance, did you?
No, Judge.
Not sure why you're not getting that invitation. So as soon as Alex and his client are done, I'm going to close out all the rooms and then we're going to start all over again. Hopefully that'll work.
Yeah, no problem, Judge. I can wait.
All right. Do I have any other attorneys who are ready to make an announcement? Anybody else? I have Mr. Alvarez, I think, logged on, but is not, doesn't have his camera on.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Collins, what do you have?
Hold on, I'm looking for the volume, Judge. Shoot, sorry.
Let's start
Your
out with
Honor, I have numbers 25 through 28. Same defendant.
right. That's Luis Manuel Mora. I have no scram violations, but there is an AIP violation. He was positive for THC on April the 20th. This is a bond modification on a scram device. Were you aware of that?
No, I was not, Your Honor.
All right, I think I see Mr. Mora, at least at one point I thought I saw him. Mr. Mora is,
I'm here, sir.
okay, under the Altel prize. Has he been giving any admonishments, Victoria? For being on AIP, I would assume so, but that could be as a condition of his original bond.
It was, Judge.
Okay. And when was he placed on AIP, or when was he placed on, I guess, AIP for that matter?
Let me check. Give me 1 minute.
So in December. So clearly, this is a situation where he had enough time to clean up, but he tested positive in April. All right, Ms. Canales, would you like to be put in a breakout room with your client?
Yes,
All right. Let me do this. I
yes,
have.
Your Honor, that's fine.
All right.
I do have one other case.
All right, let's go ahead and call that one. Give me 1 second.
That one's number 20, Your Honor.
Yes, give me 1 second. Let me know. All right, you said number 20,
Yes, Your Honor.
CR 21088298H, Miguel Vicente Lozoya.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and your announcement for that one?
Your Honor, I don't have a plea offer yet. He's a PTD candidate, and I was trying to see if the state could give us some sort of like a 60-day program or maybe PTD. If I could have a little more time just to get an answer back.
All right, he's present here today. Let me go ahead and give you June 14th, 2022 at 9:30. Now, starting in June, all cases for County Court 8 will be in person. So, Ms. Canales, please be aware that that will be an in-person hearing. So, Mr. Lozoya, please stay in contact with your lawyer. If this can get worked out before June, then maybe we could do something administratively, but otherwise we'll see you in person, June 14th at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Now, let me try to put you in, unless you have another case, Ms.
No, that's what I have for this
Okay,
morning.
so let me go ahead and let me try something real quick. Let me assign Tanya to a breakout room along with Mr. Heller.
Ms. Canales, give me a call after this docket is over.
Yes. Let me have your number real quick.
292-7600, extension 8162.
What was the extension again?
8162.
Okay, I'll give you a call. Thank you.
I would say about 11:30. That way we make sure this docket's over.
All right, and I put you all in a breakout room. Okay, so we've got Tanya, Victoria. Ms. Alvarez, if you can accept the invitation with your client, he's already in the breakout room.
I thought I did. Can you send it again?
Let me see. I think I'm having the same problems that I had with Ms. Ramirez. How about there?
No. Hello? Hello?
Yes, Ms. Canales.
I was supposed to go to a breakout room and then it kicked me out.
Oh, you didn't get the invite?
No, I did, and it put me in and then I got kicked out.
Okay. Yeah, because we saw you kind of froze. Okay, let me notify judge to resend it.
Yes. Back in the court.
Okay, Alex, I'm sorry, you met with your client in number 21.
Yes, Judge.
All right, and your announcement.
Judge, I believe you wanted to staff the case.
Yes, give me 1 second. Let me try to put Mr. Alvarez one out. I'm gonna close out a room. I don't know why it's giving me problems, but his client, I'm closing the room. It'll close in 20 seconds. Then I'm gonna bring him back and try to put him and Mr. Alvarez in a breakout room. Melissa, can you?
Or we don't have to go into a breakout room, Judge. It's not, the reason he had the missed test, what he's telling me is he works 2 jobs, Judge. He works at a barber shop from 10 a.m. until 8 or 9 at night, and then he goes to a taqueria that works. And that taqueria is open until sometimes either 12 to 2 in the morning, Judge, according to my client.
Okay.
And I believe that's why he has some missed tests. I don't know if he has any positive tests. Ms. Rodriguez, if you know.
No, no positive. It was just late and missed.
Okay, Alex, the only problem is that as you've heard me say before, a missed test is a positive test because people get creative with the reasons why they're missing. Oh, I'm working. Oh, I slept. Oh, my kids were sick. And so it's really easy for us, especially when we've given a verbal admonishment before, to kind of then start to make exceptions. I tend to not make exceptions because if I make exceptions for one, I must make exceptions for everybody. And I try to be as fair and impartial to everybody as possible. So in this situation, we have 14 missed tests and 10 late tests. Let's exclude the late test. That's just, he was a couple minutes late. That sometimes happens. The missed tests are the ones that I'm most concerned about, regardless of the reason. Given the fact that he's been given a verbal admonishment already in January, we're going to have to talk about sanctions. And the question is, what kind of sanctions? Do we do scram? I think that's maybe in this situation might be a bit excessive because we don't have any positive, right? So maybe not scram. Maybe we talk about other sanctions like AIP for 30 days. And we see where we're at in 30 days, make sure there's no violations. That might be a reasonable kind of solution to this situation where, he was given a verbal admonishment, he was admonished, and yet we're still missing tests.
Judge, and in this case, Judge, I think we're going to go to the route where we're probably going to take a plea deal, Judge. If the court's willing to maybe set it up for next week or in 2 weeks, and that way, if we do take a plea deal, he'll be on probation already, Judge.
And you take it off my hands. Absolutely. I'm not trying to force a plea deal either. I'm simply trying to protect the general public from DWI accidents and death and et cetera, et cetera. So, but absolutely, if you want to plea, I can take no action today, and I can reset this for a plea for next Tuesday in the afternoon.
Yes, Judge, that'll work.
Okay. May 3rd at 2:00. And I'll take no action today, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So Yuri, send him your rec. You're on mute, by the way.
Will do, Judge. I haven't had a chance to craft one yet, but I will look at it.
Okay. Let me go back to Ms. Ramirez. Alex, do you have anything else?
That's all I have today, Judge. May I be excused?
Yes, you and your client are excused till next Tuesday. Ms. Ramirez, your client, I'm sorry, I forgot the number again.
Number 32, Judge.
32. Okay, after conferring and after staffing your case, it's my understanding that your client is going to visit with Safety Check about having the device looked at and monitored and possibly swapped out due to some issues that she's having or may be having. And the court is at this time not going to take any action and reset this case for May 31st at 9:30. This is her first issue. So the court's going to ask that you look into that mobile device. And so no action will be taken today. She had no previous violation.
Perfect. Yes. Okay. Good. Yes, we will do that, Judge. And then Yeah, no, I think that's all we had for the court. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you so much then. You are excused, you and your client, Ms. Annette Yvette Pettis.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Judge.
All right, let me see if I can put now again, let's see, Juan Alvarez and their client. Let's see if that now opens up the room. Ms. Canales and your client, if I open up the room, I hope that sent an invitation to you all. Melissa, can you hear me? Melissa, can you hear me? All right, George, number 5 and 6.
Morning, Judge. Judge 5 and 6, Luis Contreras, Jorge Munoz on his behalf. Judge, we've asked the court, we need a recommendation on this case, Judge. I don't see one in my file, so if the state can send me one, please.
All right, the state will send you a recommendation by the end of today, but your announcement on the case.
I just need another setting, Judge, on this one.
All right, now if I go into the month of June, George, we're going in person, or I can give you the latter part of May.
I'm fine with in person, Judge.
Okay, let's go ahead and do June the 7th, 14th, June 14th, 6/14 at 9:30. All right, Mr. Contreras, it is in person, June 14th at 9:30.
Thank you, Judge. May he be excused?
Yes, he is.
I also have number 62 on the court's docket, Joel Vera.
62, CR 21-08-855H, Joel Candelario Vera.
Judge, we will be filing a suppression on this case, Judge. I'd ask the court for a suppression setting.
Motion to suppress. Let's go ahead and do June 2nd in person. 6/2 in person.
At what time, Judge?
At 9:30.
At 9:30. Okay, perfect. That's all I have this morning, Judge. May I be excused?
You're excused. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I'm still having some trouble with Ms. Canales. Who is her client? It's under Alcatel. Mora?
Yes, please, one-on-one. Number 25 or 28.
All right, Mr. Mora, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I apologize. I'm having some trouble putting you in a breakout room with your attorneys. So, and right now they have dropped off and I cannot see them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set yours up for an in-person hearing on Thursday. You'll need to come in here in person on Thursday with your attorneys, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to reset your case for Thursday, the 28th. That's 4/28 at 9:30 in person, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
You're
Yeah, may I be excused? Sorry. Thank you.
Yes. All right, who else do we have? Isaac Trevino, represents Isaac Trevino.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here.
Good morning, Mr. Trevino. Who is your attorney?
Good morning. Mr. Sanchez.
Thank you.
Okay, this is a, is this a case where Glenn comes in usually? I don't see Glenn logging on. Mr. Heller, I'm sure you don't have any information on this case?
I do not.
Have you spoken with Mr. Sanchez, Mr. Trevino?
I did email with their office. I can give him a call to see.
I don't see Mr. Devino in here. He's really diligent about it. Let me go ahead and reset also this case for Thursday, 4/28, okay?
Was that going to be in person?
No, this will be via Zoom.
Okay.
All right, 4/28 at 9:30.
Okay.
Yuri, send Glenn a notice, please. That way he knows to log on Thursday. All right, and we will let Mr. Sanchez know.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You're excused. Juan Villarreal.
Is it for the morning, right, Judge?
No, not yet. Hold on. What about Juan Villarreal?
This past one was set for the morning?
Sorry?
This past one was set for the morning, Isaac?
Yes, in the morning. On Thursday, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Mr. Amaya, your case, your attorney, George Munoz, just made the announcement. It's been reset for a motion to suppress on June the 2nd at 9:30 in person, okay? Stay in contact with him. June the 2nd, 9:30, you must be present in the courthouse, okay?
Okay.
You're excused.
Perdón.
Señora Amaya, su abogado Jorge Muñoz ya hizo un anuncio de parte de usted. Su caso se ha movido al día 2 de junio a las 9:30 de la mañana. Esté en comunicación con el señor Muñoz.
Ok.
Ya se puede retirar.
Gracias.
De nada. Juan Villarreal. I'm sorry? Yeah. Juan R. Villarreal. Mr. Villarreal?
Sí, buenos días.
Right.
Yes, good morning.
Mr. Villarreal, are you on today's docket?
Señor Villarreal, ¿está citado hoy usted?
Sí, me dijo mi abogada que tenía corte hoy.
Yes, my attorney told me that I had a court this morning.
Who is your attorney?
¿Quién es su abogado?
Vanessa Flores.
Vanessa Flores. ¿Tiene otro nombre, sir?
Juan Ricardo Villarreal.
¿Me puede dar su fecha de nacimiento, por favor?
10/19 de 1990.
1999. Ok, su caso está en la corte número 2, no está en esta sala. So está en la sala incorrecta. Está con Jay Palacios.
Ok, es que esto es la información que me habían mandado. Ok.
Comuníquese con la señora Flores para que le dé el correcto Zoom.
Ok, muchas gracias.
De nada. All right, who else am I missing here? Laritza Cortez.
Yes, I'm here, Judge.
Right. Good morning, Ms. Cortez. Let me see if I
Good
can.
morning.
Number 8 on the docket, that's Sergio Munoz. Have you visited with Representative Munoz?
No, I have not. His office texted me yesterday giving me the Zoom information.
All right. No violations, so I don't have a problem not keeping you waiting for him and giving you a reset date. Let me go ahead and give you a reset date since there's no violations. I'm going to give you June the 7th. Now that'll be in person, okay? And that way you can sit with him in person June the 7th. And that way we can try to facilitate more contact between you and him.
Okay, is it going to be in the morning?
Yes, at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay, sounds good, Judge.
All right, in person, June 7th, 9:30.
Okay.
All right.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am, you're excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, iPhone 13, can you identify yourself, please? iPhone 13?
Yes,
What is your name, sir?
Roosevelt Valdez.
Valdez. Give me 1 second. All right, Moises Flores is your attorney, sir?
Yes.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I call him, but he don't respond my calls.
You still have showing some felonies pending? You have quite a bit of number of cases. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me reset your case for August the 1st.
Okay.
Okay, since you have felonies pending, there's nothing that we're going to be able to do here today anyway. So August the 1st at 9:30 in person here. Please make sure that you stay in contact with your attorney, all right? August 1st, 9:30.
Okay. Okay.
All right, that takes care of that, Mr. Vasquez, I'm sorry. Valdez, you are excused.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, that takes care.